What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer Day with TK. It's the 4th of July, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to check out a new beer. Now, the beer I have today is one called My Whole Life is a Dark Room. You may remember that phrase from the movie Beetlejuice. This beer was sent out to me by my man Pete in Philly. So, Pete, big thanks for the hookup here, man. This is a pretty cool beer that I never would have been able to find on my own. So this comes out of Wrong Crowd Beer Company in Westchester, Pennsylvania. If you're unfamiliar with that region, Westchester is essentially just kind of a suburb of Philadelphia, essentially. The artwork on this is really neat looking. It has, the picture here from Beetlejuice and some spider webs and snakes and other kinds of menacing type things. But it's pretty cool looking artwork. I'll see if I can find the name of the artist somewhere. If I can, I'll throw it up there for you. But I don't see it on the can itself. Anyway, this is a pretty cool beer because this is going to be a Munich Dunkel. So I don't really see a whole lot of those. So, when you find a style that's not as common, I'm usually pretty happy to give them a shot. Now, we do have a little bit of a blurb here on the side. It says, drink fresh. And the date on this says canned on 4/19. So we are now at July 4th. So it's not that old. See what we got here on the side. If there's a beer style that best exhibits what the deep, rich flavors of kilned malted barley can be, this is it. Dry but malty, flavorful but quaffable, the perfect companion for a windy spring day, rainy summer weather, or relaxing autumn afternoon. We hope you enjoy how the heaps of Munich malt play along nicely with a mix of specialty German malts. In a world of crispy boys and hazy ales, the strange and unusual tend to be ignored. Now, this is something that I hit on a lot, right? I mean, I understand people dig the hazy IPAs and that stuff, but it seems when you go to breweries anymore, that's all they got. Or you go to the beer shop, it's like 80% IPAs. So I agree with the sentiment here, Wrong Crowd. It's nice to see something different. I can't even tell you the last time I saw a Munich Dunkel. So, since we have a Munich Dunkel, I'm going with my Hackerbrow Munich glass, München. So let's see what this is like. Now, this comes in at 5.5% ABV. Couldn't find anything on the IBUs. Ratings-wise, wasn't a whole lot to go on. Untappd it at a 3.82. But if I recall, I think there might have only been maybe like 100 check-ins or something. Wasn't a whole lot. On Beer Advocate, this had no presence whatsoever. So, I'm guessing there's probably not any other reviews of this one either. It looks magnificent in the glass. If I go with my SRM chart here from Brew HQ, I'd say this is quite dark. If I'm holding it up to trying to catch some light coming through the door here, I can't really see through it. It's just dark. If I'm going with the chart, I don't know, 38, 39. It's probably not black completely, but it's pretty damn close. The head, nice 2 fingers. It has a nice kind of tan khaki look to it. Looks really nice. It's lingering. See some nice carbonation around the sides of it. It's not breaking up in islands doing that chunky thing. Looks really solid. I need new glasses. These aren't the right prescription. I think I just misjudged that distance and inhaled some of the head. Roasted grain. I mean, that's what you pick up. That's what you're supposed to pick up. It's got a nice roasty smell to it. Maybe a slight sweetness as well. Now, I can't tell if it's a slight sweetness or if when I inhaled that foam, I now have sweetness in my nose. Either way, slightly sweet, roasty smell. Smells pretty solid. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. I like that. Nice body to it, medium bodied. Does have a dry finish like it noted. This isn't super complex. This is what it is. You get some nice barley flavor to it, some malty flavors to it, very rich. You kind of pick up those, like it said, I think it said the kiln smoked barley. That's exactly what you get. Nice roasty grain, nice flavor, nice body. Not a whole heck of a lot else going on with it. No real hops presence to note. Maybe a tiny bit of sweetness in there as well, which kind of balances it out. It's not really a chocolatey sweetness, but there's like a slight sweetness to it that balances against that roasty grain kind of flavor, which I think is really nice. Complements each other really well. I know the summer is supposed to be yellow beers and light beers and 3%ers. This is 5.5, so this is still manageable. It's not super high ABV. I know it's a darker beer, and a lot of people are afraid of them in the summer, but I think I could put these down, I don't want to say all night, but I could put down a few of these, no problem. Really nice taste, really good body. Everything kind of comes together as it should. Nice, simple style, and it's true to form. It's what it's supposed to be. I know a lot of times they do these beers with 50,000 fruits and lactose and all this stuff, and those are cool, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's nice to just have nice, simple German-style brew, and when they actually deliver the breweries and do what they're supposed to, instead of weirding it up, they taste pretty solid. So for me, My Whole Life is a Dark Room. Was her name Delia? I think her name was Delia. This would be a big thumbs up for Wrong Crowd Beer Co. Cool beer, cool can art, perfect beer for the summer, even if it's not light and yellow. So, like I said, big thumbs up. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, if you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you ever seen this one? I think the can art's pretty sweet, and the beer tastes even better. Nothing worse than when you buy something based on the can art and then the beer sucks, right? So this delivered on both ends of the equation. They lure you in with the can art and then the beer's actually good. Hey, till next time. Cheers.